What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Cyhadow, where we talk all things anime, comics, and everything in between. So this one gonna be a little interesting. First things first, I wanted to say shout out to the Comic Pals on TikTok. They gave me this video idea. So with that being said, let's get into this. We're talking about Batman. If he was to have a Sinister Six, who would be in this Sinister Six? Personally, I had to come up with two different ones. One that's more like, Spider-Man Sinister Six, the relationship between the two of them, and one just for shits and giggles. I feel like this one was kind of in the lines of like, I could see what the Comic Pals were talking about, but at the same time, like, what would my Sinister Six be? But then again, both of them are my Sinister Six, so I don't know how the fuck that works. Basically, this is the case. So there's my Sinister Six, and then there's my Sinister Six if it was to have relations to Spider-Man Sinister Six. And I'm talking about the OG Sinister Six. The Sinister Six that I kind of came up with, like what would be a good fit. This is just me. I don't know why, but I thought Bane would be a good person. He would kind of be the orchestrator of all this. Somebody who would bring them together, kind of manipulate everybody, saying like, hey, we should team up to beat Batman. Now, I'm pretty sure some of y'all like,
that makes no sense. Why would Bane be the person to lead the charge?
Well, if you really think about it, Bane is actually a very intelligent person. Bane actually figured out Batman's identity before anybody else in Batman's rogues gallery knew that Bruce Wayne was back. So Bane is very intelligent. Not only that, but he is also an expert at a lot of different things, not just hand to hand, but he also has a photographic memory, and he's able to basically bring the best out of this whole situation. That's why I feel like he'd be the best one for this shit. Next up, we got Scarecrow. Now, the reason why I put Scarecrow into this is because you're gonna need somebody to fuck with his head. Scarecrow's fear toxin, every time Batman and Scarecrow went at it, it doesn't matter if Scarecrow got stronger or his fear toxin got stronger. Every time Batman got injected with that fear toxin, and Batman's mind was fucked every time he got injected with that fear toxin. That's why I feel like Scarecrow would be a perfect option for this, because if Batman gets injected with a fear toxin in this scenario, if he was to fight his Sinister Six, yeah, it's going to fuck with them, and they may end up get the dub on this shit. You're gonna need somebody to basically, I want to say even the playing field, but manipulate the playing field. So that's where Clayface comes in, and I personally feel like Clayface is a good person, kind of the Sandman of the group, if that really makes sense. Next up, we ending up having it to where, well, it's Batman. He's trained by assassins, so an assassin on this Sinister Six works fucking perfectly. Deadshot. Huh? Now, the reason why I'm putting Deadshot over, let's just say, Deathstroke is because Deathstroke would be at odds with Bane, and I don't think that's a good chemistry mashup. And plus, I'm not saying Deadshot's good at taking orders, well, because he had to take orders from Amanda Waller. Deadshot would be the perfect person, I wouldn't say to fall in line, but actually go along with the plan to get what he wants. Plus, he's also probably gonna get paid for this shit, so anything for money, this nigga will kill anybody for this shit. Next up, we got somebody controlling the air, because you're gonna need, it's Batman, he's gonna glide away if he needs to. Now, not glide away, but he's gonna do a tactical retreat. That's where Man-Bat comes in. That's the only reason why I brought Man-Bat into this shit, because why the fuck not? Now, here's the funny thing. I just put Mr. Freeze in this bitch because I feel like I needed a sixth person. He was the only person I could really come up with that actually would fit this. Why Mr. Freeze? I don't know. Fucking Bane would say,
Bruce Wayne has the resources to help your wife, Nora. But he doesn't do that because he uses his resources to become Batman. And Batman is Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne doesn't help you out, so therefore Bruce Wayne is Batman, and Batman is your enemy, so therefore help us beat his ass.
That's basically the situation that would Bane bring Freeze in. I'm not saying that's the case, but I don't know. Now, here's the Sinister Six that correlates with Spider-Man Sinister Six. Now, this one's interesting, has some similarities to my Sinister Six, but this is kind of the main Sinister Six in my opinion. Man that's like Dr. Octopus or Otto Octavius is going to be Hugo Strange. Now, I know some of y'all are thinking, but
Dread Bane.
Hugo is basically Bane, but not on Venom. Not the symbiote, the drug. What the fuck do you think I'm talking? I'm talking DC, motherfucker. Like, we're not talking Marvel here. Basically, when it comes down to it, Hugo Strange knows everybody that goes in and out of Arkham. Whether you break in or break out, or you're thrown in by the bat, he's gonna know who the fuck you are. So therefore, Hugo Strange is gonna be like, no, these people here would be the best fit for this type of situation. And who is he gonna pick? Obviously, I mentioned him before, Scarecrow. Scarecrow is like Mysterio, and basically he's gonna fuck with Batman's mind, which will lead us to Clayface, which Clayface is basically, like I said, Sandman. Then we ending up got Deadshot, and Deadshot is gonna be like Kraven the Hunter. Ending up, we got Firefly instead of Man-Bat. Why do I have Firefly instead of Man-Bat? I feel like he's more on lines of the Vulture, but more of a threat than just Man-Bat flying around doing all the shit that Man-Bat would do. Firefly would actually have a good attack, and like he would be able to flow more with the attack pattern or whatever the fuck Hugo would have him doing. But basically, I'm saying he's more dangerous than Man-Bat, which will lead him into this. I'm not saying he's more dangerous than Man-Bat in general. I'm just saying when it comes to them attacking Batman all at once, I feel like he would be more of a threat. Now, when it comes down to it, like I said, I'm just, for shits and giggles, I just put Mr. Freeze in, but he's gonna kind of be on the lines of like the Electro of the group. Why? I really don't know. So that's really my Sinister 6, and also the perfect Sinister 6, I guess you would call it. But hey, I don't really know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.